Welcome back to the top news channel RF Update. If you find my video useful, don't forget to click like and subscribe. It's time to explode. EU is ashamed of the glory of the UK, VDL collapsed. The day has arrived as the UK's biggest freeport opens doors to the world after the Brexit triumph. New UK freeport, which would throw our doors up to the globe, was hailed as an important triumph for Brexit Britain. According to some readers' comments, yet again Boris proves the Remainers wrong. Time to rejoice. Despite what the media report, which is 95% rumours that don't come true, we are doing well. So much so that the German bank's economists are saying we are outperforming the EU. Qatar are pleased to supply us with LPG when the Remainers said that no country would deal with us. We will not be reliant on Russia. Time for the Remainers and the media to put down the anti-Brexit shovels and accept the fact that we are doing well and the teething problems will soon disappear. Time to rejoice and get behind the country. The Teesside Freeport was declared open for business by the government on Friday, a government source said. Plans to level up Britain's poorest areas would benefit greatly from a new port in this area, according to the government. This kind of port is referred to as a free port. Around maritime ports and airports, they tend to be found. Around 80 of them are scattered among EU countries. But, many other people say, EU countries should never be short of energy or food. They need just harness the wind from their little workers' mouths on UK threads and eat the enormous amount of tripe they churn out daily working their shifts. For goodness sake, accept the fact that we have left Europe. It was a democratic decision. If you're not happy, go and live in Europe. Meanwhile, funny how just lately I have heard so much on the TV and about shortages, in the media in general. They tell me that supermarket shelves are empty. I went to my local Asda Wanted the other day, got everything I except coriander. They certainly did have a shortage of coriander, so I had to drive half a mile down the road to Tesco's. They had loads of it. So there we have it, no shortages, just rumours. Another source said, these zones do not need the usual inspections and documentation for goods produced, imported, or exported from these areas. Minister for Brexit Lord David Frost said the inauguration of this new freeport showed that the government is maximising the potential of Brexit. On the other hand, many people say, always nice to see us moving in the right direction, nice to see this new one on Teesside, part of the levelling up agenda. In 2016, in the biggest exercise in democracy ever, the British people were asked a question: do you want to remain in the EU or leave the EU and trade on WTO? As was said in David Cameron's letter to the households of this country, the people chose by a big majority to leave the EU on WTO. The people demand WTO now. Many Twitter users said, the obvious question is, if the EU made making free ports so hard, why are there 80 of them? Maybe someone could explain. In a recent speech, Brexit Minister Lord David Frost said, having left the European Union, we now have the freedom to do things differently, including setting up new free ports to turbocharge our trade with the world's fastest growing markets. Today's announcement is great news for Teesside, and it shows that we are maximising the opportunities of Brexit to create well-paid jobs and drive growth right across the UK. As well as more free ports, we want to go further and faster to create a competitive, regulatory environment which supports innovation and boosts inward investment.